It's your boy Vinnie Mac once again, and I'm going to be giving you rule number 6 to the pimp game. I know it's been a minute, but I like to get my rules at least at 500 views before I move on to the next rule. This rule is going to be really critical to rule number 7, rule number 8, rule number 9, and rule number 10. So when you look at this and I air this, I want you to go back. Once I give you number 6, then I want you to go back through 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So you really get the game that I'm trying to give you right here on Pimp's Corner. This rule is very important. I'm going to tell you why. A lot of players get in the game and they really need to know this rule. This is a pivotal rule for rule number 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And rule number 6 to the pimp game is stack your money in the pimp game. You have to stack your money in this game. Yeah, I know a lot of times you grow up like I did. I didn't grow up with a lot of money or anything like that. So when I started having money, I blew a bunch of money. You know, I was I was learning, so I wasn't a good money manager at the time, which is a pimp is a hoes manager, a prostitute's manager, a 304's manager. And we have to learn by trial and error. And I didn't really have no real dime in me, to really show me how to stack my money and do really great things with the money, investments and stuff like that. So I'm trying to teach you guys today that you have to stack your money in this game. When you start getting your game, you get you only one deep like that. You might be checking, $400 or $500 a day. I know you're needy and you're not used to really having money, and $400 or $500 a day when you ain't really had no money is a lot of money. Or unless you got a super hole and you get 11, 12, or 1300, you get fortunate enough to have that type of broad right off the muscle. But you have to stack your money in this game. Of course, you want to buy your cars, you want to buy your jewelry, you want to handle your pimp business and stuff like that. I understand all that. And of course, if you're not used to having no money, like I wasn't used to having no money. I wasn't raised with no bunch of money and nothing like that. It was up and down. I was kind of privileged in my life, but I'm saying after I got into the game and, all my family money was gone and stuff like that, and I had to start fending for myself, I had to learn how to stack my money in this game. Because if you don't stack your money in this game, you'll find yourself going further and further and further along in the game. Year passed, 2 years have passed, 3 years have passed, 4 years have passed. And I'm gonna tell you something else. I know everybody like to do their own thing, smoke weed and drink, and some people use pills, or you want to go to strip club and fuck off money because you're having money, or you want to go hang out with your homeboys and spend some money here and spend some money there, and you want to gamble and stuff like that. First of all, don't start none of those bad ass fucking habits, especially drugs, especially gambling. You understand what I'm saying? I've had my battles with all of this, so I'm telling you from what I know for sure in the game. You don't want to step into this arena. It's a bad atmosphere to be in. So I'm trying to teach you guys now. But of course, some of you guys are going to go through your own self-experiences anyway, and I don't blame you for that. But I'm just telling you, when you're in this game right here, stack your money. You want to go out and get fly like me. I want to get tailor-made clothes, and I got big old piece of jewelry. You know what I'm saying? See, one of my problems is, and I'm gonna tell you this here, and I like to keep it real here on Pimp's Corner. And first of all, I want to say this here before I move a little bit further on to this conversation. I want you to hit my Cash App right here. I'm giving you guys good game for your mainframe, and you guys, you're not really hitting me on my Cash App for this $1 million game I've been giving you guys, man. I guess. He said, hey, man, he going to put it up there anyway. But, yeah, I would really appreciate the real ones is going to bless this Cash App. Everybody's been asking me to go long and do longer content and longer shows and stuff like that. So I'm trying to give it to you raw and up cut here right today on Pimp's Corner. So go ahead and hit that Cash Apps and hit like and then subscribe to my channel for all you new viewers that's coming out there. The one who I am, I'm Vinnie Mac. I'm Long Beach finest. I got years in the game. I don't hear everybody that's even been in the game, that's been in a length of time. If they don't know me, I don't know why they don't know me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to get into that, but it's because this is not what the segment's about. This segment's about stacking your money, and this is rule number 6 to the pimp game. Of course, you're going to have your expenses because, see, rule number 6 goes along with 7, 8, 9, and 10. So if you looked at it already, you should understand what I'm saying. You cannot do none of the things that I'm asking you and requiring you to do from 7, 8, 9, and 10 if you don't follow rule number 6. That is to stack your money in this game. You know, you get in the game, you know, you can get caught up in the drama, pimp do what he want to do, a hoe do what she can, you know, all these excuses for fucking off your money and not doing the right thing as far as your whole concern. But if you want to have longevity in this game, you have to stack your money in this pimp game, man. You know what I mean? It's just simple as that, man. You know, things come up, especially if you're an international traveler, you know what I mean? That means going abroad. You know, I do know that means London or Japan. You know, if you got some ducks, you know, or any American girl in Japan does very, very well over there. Or if you go up into Canada, you know, you don't want to go to South America, period. You know what I mean? I would not recommend to go nowhere to stack money. But if you're going intercontinental across the United States and you traveling, you know, I've always been like this. When I went on the road, I've always tried to stack my money. Once I learned how to start stacking my money, because I fucked off a bunch of money. I'm not going to even keeping it all the way real, man. You know what I mean? We was doing all sorts of shit, man, with money when I was, you know, because I wasn't using having enough. When I was having thousands and thousands and, you know, dollars, you know what I mean? I go back to the hood and me and my partners are kicking. We go to the club and we drinking and I'm gambling and doing this and doing that, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't used to having money, you know what I mean? And then as I started progressing, and what saved me was I started hanging around pimps that was having money, was stacking money, and that's what got me in the mood to stack my money as what I started to do. So in this game right here, I started to stack my money and I started having things, you dig what I'm saying? And that's when I got schooled into, hey, pimp, have your money, invest your money into things. You got to keep some money because you know where to ride. You know, of course, you know, bail money, stuff like that. That's of course, that's going to come. You're going to have some money for that. I mean, I would hope that you would have some money for it anyway. But I'm just saying, in this game right here, man, you got to stack your money. Every woman wants a man that can see the stacking their money and they know what to do with your money. So in this pimp game, stack your money, man. You know, to make sure you can move around and look. And take your money and see what we forget about. And since pimps make a lot of everyday money, you have to take your money and invest your money. Let your money work for you. What I started to do after I started stacking money, I started promoting shows. I had some rappers. I would rent different venues. I mean, I've had 3 restaurants. You know what I'm saying? I done had houses and condos. I done had 3 or 4 Rolls Royces. You know what I mean? Hundreds of $1,000s worth of jewelry. But it didn't came and gone. I don't have it all stacked away, tucked in a safe somewhere. You know what I mean? With the little bit of it I do have, I'm not on here to brag and boast and state how much I do have, at this present time. But I'm just letting you know that you got to stack your money in this game right here, man. I'm scared I got to adjust my camera for you guys. And I just wanted to let you know, it's about that. Sure, jewelry is you can always liquidate that if you can. Of course, we all got some jewelry tucked away. But, see, pimping is up and down. You can be eating steak one day and potatoes the next. That's why I'm saying you can stack your money, because you got to realize you get all your money from a hoe, and the hoe is subject to go crazy any day, man. That's why rule number 10 said if a hoe want to go after we go through all these rules and you get back to number 10, you're going to have to watch it. I ain't going to tell you all about it. That's why number 10 is at number 10. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you do everything right, when I'm teaching you in this pimp game, and I'm not advocating that you start pimping, I'm not advocating that you have some hoes or anything like this. This is for educational purposes, entertainment purposes. And some of you guys are going to get these jewels that I'm dropping here on Pimp's Corner. You understand what I'm saying? I will be doing longer videos in the future. My goal right now is to get to 1,000 subscribers. I think I'm at 960. I thank everybody for, subscribing to my channel to get some different good game for me, Vinnie Mac, a 5-star general in this game, Long Beach Fighters, like I was saying. But in this game right here, it is very crucial to stack your money. Like I said, if you like me, you came up out of the hood, I was kind of fortunate, but after all of that went away and I had to get down and dirty in it and I wasn't really having no paper, I had to figure this out. And then I hadn't had no money about 5 or 6 or 7 years. And so when I started having money, I started spending a lot of money, man. I was doing this and I was doing that. Oh boy, I was doing my thing. You know what I mean? I'm popping my collar for top dollar. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody screaming my name, my claim to fame, man. You're feeling yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you really thinking you'll never run out of money, man. You know, hoes paying you every day. You can spend this money over here and then you can stack it over there. But that's the totally wrong thing to do in this game. Now, see, you can get caught up. Hey, Pimp, what's going on? You can get caught up in the fame, the glamour, and the glitz of the game. And before you know it, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 10 years have passed by, and you still ain't stacked no money in the game. Now, if you're fortunate enough, you might be the head of hoe or your second team if you get a chance to come around. You know what I mean? And you keep that same team that length of time. Now they're watching you with their money. They're not saying nothing, but they're watching everything you do. Or if you making smart decisions with your money, your hoes or 304s, or your bras, or whatever you want to call your girlfriends, or whatever occupation you're in when you start to get into this, they're watching everything you do with their money because you're a money manager. So I'm trying to stop you from making the same mistakes I did when I was young in the game, before I became veteran and savvy and knew what to do with money. So I'm trying to stop you guys from going through the same things that I went through. That's why I have these 10 rules to the game to make you successful. What made me successful in the pimp game. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm dropping these jewels on you to let you know, just through my experiences. Now you can take and do what you want to do with this information. You know what I'm talking about? And this goes not just for pimps or players. This is just for everyday life. You know, it goes for renegades or, that means if you're working by yourself, stack your money in this game. Your game is not meant to stay in the game forever, especially as pimps. You know, the longer you're in the game, the more susceptible you into getting in trouble. Some of us make it to the finish line, and a lot of pimps go by the wayside. And everybody is not fortunate enough to, I was in a position where I knocked bras all the time. You know, they like my style and my charisma. All pimps don't knock hoes all the time. You might get you $1 million bitch, and you might not get your next $1 million bitch for 10 years or 2 years or 3 years. Now you seeking and you leaking, and if you ain't stacking your money, you finna have a hard time. And you have to resort to some other types of activities to get your money, get your square job, or say some dope or whatever you got to do, mix and match it too. Would you get it done? That's why I'm telling you, it's crucial. Even if you have a good knock hand, you got to stack your money in this game. And pimping ain't easy, but somebody got to do it. So all you guys that's in this game, or you thinking about this game, if you want to take that chance, because they're giving a lot of time in this game, man. That's what I'm saying. I don't recommend the game for nobody. You can find something else to do, you find something else to do. I'm just saying, I'm giving you the facts or the knowledge that I've gained in the game since I've been in the game. I want each and every one of you guys to like and subscribe to my channel, Pimp's Corner. Hit my Cash App right here, and I'm going to keep giving you good game. But anyway, back to this here, man. So you want to stack your money because ain't no telling, just like I said, the game is up and down, man. Stake today and stake tomorrow. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody, like I said, ain't got no great knock hand. So you want to keep yourself in position. You want to get your jewels and your tools to keep yourself together so you can have, I'm going to talk about this in another segment, so I'm going to get in that too deeply. But overall, once you finish doing all that, stack your money, find the investment, let your money work for you. That's what it's about, letting your money work for you and your team, because you're their manager. Is you're supposed to invest their money. If you want to keep your team, you want to strive, because we get it so misconstrued. Pimps are black business entrepreneurs, or business entrepreneur. All pimps ain't black, so business entrepreneurs. So we want to take and have different investments in the game to let your money work for you. You want to elevate your game. You want to take it to a higher level. The game is really meant to get in and out. The game ain't meant to stand for no long period of time. You've been in it 20, 30, 40 years, and you know what I mean? If you last that long, you be successful that long in the game. So you want to be able to take care of your business while you in this game. You know what I mean? Your game is meant to get in and out. A lot of people want to tell you that, but I'm going to tell you what God loves. The game is meant for you to get in and out of, man. You dig what I'm saying? So I recommend that you stack all your money in the game, because you'll remember this here. They might not say nothing. Believe me, but they damn sure watching. I got to adjust my camera for you guys. Sorry about that, people. And so they damn sure watching. So you definitely want to get yourself together and get your game together. You dig what I'm saying? Like I said, if you like this segment here, you like what I'm saying, hit my Cash App. This is Vinnie Mac from Pimp's Corner. And rule number 6 to the pimp game is stack all your money in the pimp game. And I'm gone.